supermarket, you're going to find the shelves lined with countless vitamins and supplements, some of which I've been recommending for almost a decade. When I found out that the $28 billion vitamin and supplement industry may be cheating you, it made me angry. I wanted to see for myself. So I conducted their own investigation, which comes out today. I wanted to find out what's really in your vitamins, and the results may surprise you. Dietary supplements. Millions of Americans spend $28 billion on them every year. They must be good for you, right? Well, the FDA doesn't monitor them like it does drugs. So, who's looking out for you to make sure they're safe? Dr. Todd Cooperman is a self-appointed watchman of the supplement world. He conducts in-depth tests to find out exactly what's in the pills, powders, liquids, and gels you ingest.
We've tested over 3,000 products and have found problems with 1 out of 4 of them.
And the problems may astound you. Everything from supplements contaminated with harmful metals to those that contain too little or too much of an ingredient claimed on the label.
Because you can get too much of a vitamin or mineral, and actually it can be harmful. We also want to make sure that any tablet or capsule will break apart properly so that you'll actually be able to absorb it rather than it going right through your body.
And he says just because a supplement costs more doesn't mean it's better for you.
Basically, we're telling people where they can put their trust and what they should be avoiding.
So, do you really know what's in your vitamins? Consumer Lab President Dr. Todd Cooperman is here. So you test these vitamins. What exactly are you looking for?
Well, as we just said, there are 4 things we're looking for. 1, we want to make sure that we want to make sure that the product actually provides what it says, that it meets the list on the second, that it doesn't have too much of any particular vitamin that could be dangerous. Third, we want to make sure it's not contaminated. You can get heavy metals in mineral supplements, herbal supplements. Fourth, we want to make sure it breaks apart properly. These pills, if they don't break apart, you're not going to get the benefit.
So these are things that many of us probably haven't thought of. You went through and actually tested so many of these products. In fact, you tested more than 60 popular multivitamins as well as vitamin D and calcium pills. So let's start with the multivitamins. What did you find?
Right. Well, the ones that we selected for testing, which includes products that, I'm sure your audience are using. We're buying these in supermarkets and pharmacies and health food stores. 40% failed our tests.
40%?
Yeah. One product actually, Centrum Flavor Burst, which is a chewable adult product, actually had 2.5 times as much vitamin A in the retinol form, the more dangerous form if you get too much in that product.
If I can't explain to folks why this bothers me so much. Again, half the products, did not meet your standards. But vitamin A is a good example of something that worries me. We talked about it before in the show. It's a powerful antioxidant. There are increasing concerns about it before in the show. It's a powerful antioxidant. There are increasing concerns about its safety in large doses. I've actually lowered the amount that I think you ought to be taking. That's how important I think this is. And I think labels have to accurately reflect what's in them, or else we're going to get more than we're supposed to get without realizing it. And I'm going to explain to you why, specifically, things like vitamin A are a problem for your body. If I looked at the way you digest vitamins, I divided it into 2 different categories. In some cases, your body, if it's absorbing water-soluble vitamins like vitamin C and B, again, vitamins that dissolve easily in your blood, I put the vitamins in there. Here are the vitamins. There's your body. This, by the way, is a toilet bowl. You're not supposed to absorb all of it, but it's supposed to absorb in you. And as it gets absorbed in you, your body likes that. There are also vitamins that are so-called fat-soluble vitamins, like vitamin A and vitamin E. But these vitamins, when you add them into your body, they get lodged in your fat. They're supposed to be digested all the way, but it takes a lot longer because they get into your fat cells. Now, what ends up happening with the vitamin C's and B's of the world? Well, your body absorbs it, right? It's supposed to be dissolved in water. Your body's mostly water. If you don't use it, which is what's supposed to happen, then anything extra you take in when you go to the bathroom, and you urinate, you notice your urine turns a little bit greenish like this. That's what's supposed to happen. And guess what? All that stuff comes out when you go to the bathroom because it's dissolved in your urine, which is, again, mostly water. But what happens when you take too much of these fat-soluble vitamins? Very different story. Now you go to the bathroom and see the vitamins, they're still there, and they're lodged in your fat. So when you go to the bathroom, you pee out the fluid, all the water-soluble stuff comes out, but the fat, done. So your fat stays right there, and with it stay the vitamins. Is that all clear to you? Because this is where we often get confused, thinking that all vitamins are safe. when they take it in the right doses, not pharmaceutical massive doses, but the doses our body wants, that's what we want in our bodies. That's why you have to check what's in your multivitamin. And to find out more about what's in your vitamin, I want you to do this right now. You're going to go to DrOz.com. For the next 24 hours, Consumer Lab is offering a free pass to our viewers. So you can find that exactly by checking which vitamins you're taking, exactly what content is in there. So Dr. Koopman, I mean, let's be clear about this. Is this really a danger or just a ripoff?
I would consider it a real potential danger, because if you already have, say, enough vitamin A and you're getting something with 2.5 times as much as you may be putting yourself in a position where you may actually be weakening your bones